Hello, ladies and gentlemen. MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Trials of Mana. So, we need to head back and get to Vuskov. We need to head back to the beach. Did I checked the map here. I am one treasure short. I don't remember where that was, but I'm not super worried about it. I guess it also doesn't matter which way I go. Oh, there's bee ladies. And you. I really wish I had more spells that were weaknesses to everything. That would be wonderful. None of these things seem to be taking any specific damage other than just, you know, what I am normally throwing out. Alright, you get out of the sky and leave my caster alone. There. Done. Okay. We're on the run. Which way am I going? We're going up. Okie dokie. Hey, look, more dead things. I love how I introduce things as, you look like you're full of blood. And crosscut. So much crosscut. I was really kind of hoping to get both of them in that, but nope. Did not happen. And you're dead. Nope, this is the northern path. That's one thing about battle is I get so turned around here because it's like, hey, guess what? You're in a fight, and then you're not. Alright, so there's there. Let's see. That's just whack bam. It's so much more impressive when, you know, a giant thing of ice falls on them as well. And another whack bam. We'll just clear out all of this. How about you stop, assassin ant? Adam ant. And everything's dead. I figured there would be a treasure chest in here, but there's just a health thing. Like, this seems like the perfect place to hide a treasure chest. I guess maybe there was a little yellow item spot here? But, like, there's no treasure chest here, unless it's, like, hidden behind the rock, no? Like, that seems like a perfect hiding spot. Alright, we just need to make it back to the beach. And I'm just gonna run through all of this. Away from all of them. I could use the XP, but I know I'm gonna get into another fight elsewhere. And I walked into that, like literally. I kinda hate these guys, like with a passion, because I hate status effects that mess me. I hate status effects. Like, I love in so many games, like they were just always overlooked and ignored. Like, no one cared about status effect magic in Final Fantasy VII the first time you play it. But then, you know, you find out some people can use some really interesting status effects to some really interesting degrees. Alright, so we've got Vuskov. Hello, giant turtle friend. Turtle sea god. Alright, it's time to go to an island. And technically, this puts us in Chapter 4. That's, I didn't realize how far into the game we actually were. Oblivisle. Oblivisle? I think it's supposed to be Oblivisle. I don't know. English is weird. It's the wind. Oh, I've only seen that word written. I've never heard it. It's the wind. And that's about as much sense as English makes. Like, oh, it's very somber music. For this island that everyone forgot existed that was right kind of in the middle of everything. You know? All right. We made it. Yeah, like there was any concern that we wouldn't, Durin? Like... Just saying. There's Fairy. You gonna do some magic-y stuff? Thank you for everything. I could never have attempted to open the portal all on my own. I mean, that's why you chose us. Mana has continued to weaken throughout our journey, but I think I can still manage with what remains of my strength. Elementals, lend me your power. By your powers combined, I am Captain Fairy. That sounds like a very different superhero. Gnome! You got this, you hear? Alright, stop hopping. You're not even on the ground. Salamando and his angry little spear. I like Salamando. I also really like Shade. I think Shade is probably the coolest. That is just a neat little... Luna and Dryad. Come on, Dryad. Pop up. With your little butt wiggle dance. I apologize, this is all I can do. And now they're in bubbles. There's a lot of yellow. Like the color spectrum for these elementals are very yellow-orange. With like 2 purples and a blue. I guess that wasn't enough. It's like, don't give up. Cue the guy from Little Nicky. You can do it! Okay, come on. You can do it. We don't need to have everyone do the encouraging speech. The portal won't get any larger. I mean, how large does it have to be? Just big enough for us to get there, right? Like... Oh, I haven't really gotten a chance to see Angela's staff up close. That's kind of neat. And suddenly I keep thinking about Ghostbusters with, like, the giant pillar. It's like, it's a sign, all right. Going out of business. It's the Sanctuary. I never doubted you for a second. I totally doubted you, like, the entire time. That wasn't me. The portal opened on its own. Ah, well, as I said, it's a sign, all right. A sign of going out of business. It combined with the powers of the other elementals and created that huge portal in the sky, and it's too high up for us to reach. Well, sucks to be us, doesn't it? So now what do we do? Oh, that's a neat-looking airship. Very fish-like, but with, like, weird, like, energy fins. Did they just shoot a magic cannon at us? I think they just shot a magic cannon at us. Oh, it's him! Wonderful. Just shooting magic cannons at me. I know that laugh. I'll never forget the voice of that wizard fiend from Altena. We couldn't activate the mana stones with the forbidden magic alone. Thank you so much for releasing enough mana energy. Oh, we played right into his hand. Gigantress. We begin the invasion of Sanctuary of Mana. This gift. As he shoots more magic cannons. And this is where the wizard just completely screwed. Like, he didn't even bother to check to see if we were dead. He's just like, ah. Like, total villain. You know, cliche. Like, oh, I'll just expect that he's dead and assume it all went to plan. What? It's amazing how much overlap the Venture Brothers and Austin Powers have, when you think about it. Because it's the same kind of evil villain mentality. And now I'm very disturbed by that. Beastmen subjects. Now is the time to invade the sanctuary. Oh, the Beastmen are invading the sanctuary. That's their storyline. Once you get the Sword of Mana, the human world will tremble at your feet. You can create a Beastman utopia. Really? That's what the goal is? Your furry majesty? I love how he doesn't even really care. He's just like, you know, I'm just sitting here. I'm waiting for my show to come on. Okay, and see, they take the eagles. That's what, you know, Gandalf kept trying to get them to do, is take the eagles. But also, I love how 4 Beastmen and the Mantis guy consists of an attacking force. Like, the Mantis guy is pretty formidable, I'd imagine. The other 4 guys, probably not so much so. They're probably people I could take on in a fight if absolutely necessary. Considering I did beat, you know, one of their generals, I guess? Belladonna. They have opened the portal to the sanctuary. Are you prepared? You forget to whom you speak. Of the 2 of us, you are the one who is late. I love how they do try to tie in all of the stories together. Oh, his Dark Majesty has perished. I have prepared the vessel that will bring us through the portal and into the Sanctuary of Mana. They really went all out with her character model. That is... His dark powers, we can transform this realm into Mavolia itself. Alright, so their leader's dead, and they're going to bring him back with the sword. And they have their own airship, which is basically just a ship with balloons on it. Which really makes me wonder how we never really thought about making that a thing. Like, we never tried making airships with, like, hot air balloons. And I'm looking at it, like, from a practical standpoint, it's like, I'm kind of glad we didn't try, because that would just end up getting a lot of people killed. Like, there's a reason why Zeppelins never really became a thing. Especially with, you know, the Hindenburg and all. But, like... balloons are really difficult to control, you know. At least planes you have some level of control, so yeah. We gotta go after them. But how? But how do we get up there? The sanctuary portal is in the sky. Yeah, we need to be able to fly. Everyone else had some sort of flying thing. Either, you know, eagles or magic ships or airships. He's a spirit that oversees both land and sky. Okay, so we can go deal with the goddess of mana's emissary. That's got to be Celestial Peak in the mountains of Laurent. Okay. So we're gonna go do that, right? We've got a lot of story and exposition that's been going on. Do we get control of the characters again? Yes, we do. Alright, so there are some things to find here, though. Let's see. There's a dream read, a little cactus, a couple wishes, and $200. So, and surprisingly, it doesn't seem like there's like a ton of difficulty in finding everything. So, we got that, and supposedly there's another section in between palm trees. That seems to be the big thing. It's like in between palm trees. It's like, and there is a treasure chest on the northwest beach. So I guess this one. Yep, that's just a coconut. But you think it looks like it's something you could interact with, but no. So that's a couple wishes, and then there is the northeast beach, which is right over here. Which I love how all this place is just beaches. $200. Okay, so that's everything that we needed. So let's call for Vuskov. It's a shame Vuskov can't fly. That would make us really. He's like, hey, dude, could you just fly us up there? Nope. He's like, I'm a submarine only. All right, so we got to go to Laurent. Collect CS particles. Alright. Look, I kind of need the map to tell me where I'm going. Where am I going? I'm going to Laurent, which is Heaven's Way. Okay, well. Let's swim really fast. I'm also tempted to go to the night market and see what else that they've got, you know, up and about at the market now that I've got that little cactus bonus. Really considering that, because, like, that seems like it could be well worth it. But I also am not really super worried about, basically anything at the moment, because I'll deal with that once I get my last class. Alright, so we have found the little cactus here in Heaven. We found 2 little cactuses in Heaven's Way. He's just all over the place here. I forgot about that. And also, this is going to take, like, no time getting there, because these guys are just going to die in, like, 2 hits. Or 1 hit if I get a crit. So, this is just taking more time than anything else of just dealing with the riffraff. And I'm just gonna get away from that. However, you have a damage shield that actually makes you kind of a pain in the ass. But you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine. Dead, dead, MP, and dead. Everything's dead. You would think that they wouldn't even bother trying to attack us, given you know, how outclassed they are at this point. Like, there's a marked difference in level, you would think. Alright, I'm gonna cross-slash him to get rid of that. Because that'll kind of get rid of everything all at once. You die, you die, you die. There we go. That's not the way we need to go. We need to go up the mountain. Up the mountain. And dead. Dead, dead. I could just run away from all of this, but like it seems really ridiculous to run when it's not a ton of XP, but it's free XP basically. Like, I literally take 2 hits and everything's dead. And hey, it's nighttime. Let's see. Let's, how much farther am I? Okay, I'm not too far. And you're just all sorts of dead. You're all sorts of dead too. There's some HP. However, my caster, my offensive caster, seems to have just been burning through MP like it's nobody's business. Hey, look! Dead things. You think you're clever. Hey, I leveled up. Finally. I've got more of those training points that I'm not using. Okay, so we've got all that, and now we're going to Celestial Peak, which I think is the next area on this map. No, it's up here. We get to go up this way now. Hey, let us in. You wish to find the Winged Defender? Yes. I will unblock the path. However, the Winged Defender is the protector of Laurent Mountains. It is said he only appears for us Amazons. Well, should we go get Reese to come with us? Like... And there he is. Another little cactus sighting. Yeah, I really want to know where I'm missing the little cactus sighting. So I'm really hoping that that's what that gives me. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and save it here and end this episode, because I've got, like, I don't have enough time to start the next area. So yeah, I'll see you in the next installment, where we will deal with the Celestial Peak. So till then, later everyone.